because it is World Autism Awareness Day. It's called a national public health crisis. Autism affecting 1 in every 110 children here in the U.S. and so many more all over the world. Here at Fox 2, we have worked very hard to bring awareness to autism, and this morning it continues. So joining us this morning is Susan Woolner, the chair of the Michigan Walk for Autism. We'll talk about that walk coming up, a couple of walks. Kelly Kinney. Hi, Kelly. And we have Gregory here. Gregory, you can wave now. You're on TV. Can you give a wave? There we go. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you.
Kelly, let's first talk about Gregory. When did you first notice, he's 7 now, when did you first notice that something was wrong?
About a year and a half.
So really early on.
Yeah. We had taken him to a jamboree class, and he wouldn't play with the other kids. And when we were in large groups, he kind of shut down and wanted to be by himself, with light switches on and off.
And so you knew part of the goal with this awareness is to help parents sort of plug into those cues and realize early, because then you can get into therapy, right?
Right. I mean, the amazing difference in Gregory from knowing him at 4 to how he is now. We've just seen him grow in so many ways. Working with, Kelly, working with specific skills in therapy.
Yeah.
And the earlier they're diagnosed, the earlier they get help.
Well, and Gregory's playing with moon sand, so we want to talk about these toys a little bit because we're having some fun this morning, and he's also seeing himself on TV, which is pretty cool.
Loving to fish.
Yeah. Well, Gregory, you do love to fish, and Gregory is sort of on the spectrum when we talk about Asperger's, where kids become sort of singularly focused on one thing, and for Gregory, it's learning about the states and things and animals.
Mostly animals.
Gregory, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is the white-tailed deer.
Oh, we got a lot of those. Have you ever seen a white-tailed deer?
Yeah.
Yeah? Now, these toys that we have here are from Toys R Us, and these have actually been studied by the pros, and they say that these toys are great for helping many kids at different levels, but especially kids with autism. Why?
All of these toys have been selected by Toys R Us and the National Lecotech Center to really work on skills that children with autism, there are 10 toys that speak to autism.
So let's get specific here, Susan, for a minute. So we've got the moon sand here that Gregory, can I squeeze into this? This is so fun.
And because that helps the tactile sense, it's occupational, it allows them to really compress things, and that feeling of working with things helps keep their hands busy and also help develop their fine motor skills.
Fine motor, yeah. Now the Wii is interesting that the experts would say that's good. Why?
Yeah, that's a good example of something that's kind of evolved. Not only is it great for large motor skills, so the fishing that Gregory does, he has a fishing game, baseball, but also one of the things that does is turn-taking and peer dynamics. They can play with someone else, which they may not have done in the past. And so Gregory plays with his brother, plays with his friends, and that's something, the skill that we are definitely trying to build, and that's why that's a good example of a game that works.
And what about for the younger kids, like this Noah's Ark Little People toy?
Well, we have this one, and we also have the Thomas the Toy Set, which is helping them integrate with their surroundings and actually develop skills. This has animals, pairs of animals, matching things up, so matching the 2 giraffes, the 2 elephants, but also working with them on play, so playing with interaction between those animals.
All right, very good. Let's talk about, you've got a walk coming up in June.
We do.
When I just want to get this in. When you raise money, what is that money going to do?
Well, Autism Speaks is the largest national organization that handles autism, but we're the largest private funder of research on how to solve the autism crisis. So one of the things that we do is family services. We have a 100-day kit that helps families in the first 100 days of diagnosis. In addition to that, the funding of both awareness and research.
All right, so the walk is coming up in June. We will put the information on our website. We've got all
fantastic,
great resources and links. Gregory, give a final wave goodbye there. Do you want to? Wave over there. You did a great job this morning. Thank you for being on. And throughout the month of April, of course, well, thank you very much. Throughout the month of April, we will continue to bring awareness to autism, and really year-round, but we know this is such an important issue, and it affects so many Metro Detroit families.
It sure does.
All right, thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Here. All right, Q, over to you.
All right.
Thank you, David.